Yes, we are in. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Todd. How are you?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
Yes, and after we have a little bit technical issues, but it seems like we are on the, let me show you, on live, I think. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Welcome. And welcome to, this is our new series. It names We Regenerate Carbon First Marketing Conversation by W7 AI. I am Duygu Özen, founder of W7 AI, where we explore how marketing can evolve from being performance driven alone to becoming performance and planet driven. This series was created to bring industry leaders together to discuss a simple but urgent question. How do we grow businesses without growing our negative footprint? Because today, most sustainability conversations happen after campaigns and in reports. But real transformation begins before decisions are made. And that's what these dialogues are about, bridging sustainability, strategy, marketing, execution together. And today, I am honored to host our co founder and CTO, Todd Thille, who has been doing important work under the W7 AI, and I am really looking forward to exploring his perspective, experience, vision, but also he will share us our starter package for enterprise companies. Welcome, Todd. It's wonderful to have you here, and I am really excited to talk with you on your engineering side about the V7 AI. Welcome.
Super. Thank you, Duygu. That was an excellent introduction. I'm also excited to be here and talking about carbon first marketing and regenerative marketing and where we can take the industry to better places. So we've been, since the fall of last year, been working on our platform, bringing new things to the platform. Duygu's had the platform and ideas germinating for a while, but we've started building technology to support the vision and have recently announced or released our startup package and are ready to show that off to a wider audience now. So we've been really working on trying to make a tool that's not a post spend reporting tool. Most of the tools now and what you would get out of an advertising platform is after you've done your advertising and you've spent all the money, and then you get a report at the end and can see whether it's good news or not so good news. But we want to make a tool that will help guide decision making around advertising that is also has carbon as a first party metric in the decision making. So building a tool which really analyzes where carbon is being spent and figuring out where that can be trimmed without also affecting return on investment and other KPIs, but really trying to bring that to the foreground in those decision making processes, and also then trying to use the metrics that come from those platforms. So currently we've got hookup connection, API connections to Google Analytics and Google Ads, and are getting data from those platforms for our clients, and then using that data in machine learning processes and with generative AI to then look at past data that the customers have, and then figure out where we can take their advertising budget in the future and avenues and different areas to increase or decrease spend, or different things to try, segments to work on, or streams to work on to try and improve carbon performance, as well as maintain a good return on investment and make sure that there's not a lot of waste happening. So that's what we've been building. We can show that, I think, a bit later in our call here, the demo of that. So that's where we've been building. Alongside that, if I can switch to our LoLA conversational AI, or do you want to jump in with something before that? Do we go?
Before that, actually, thank you so much. Oh,
Yes.
summarizing of our technology, but also our mission as well. Let me add a few things and why we are doing this. I think that's an important question. I had a meeting this morning from Turkey, one of the group company who is supporting to sustainability and ESG. I answered them too. We have two mission with Todd. One of them is we believe marketing can change the world in a good way because companies have two dimensions. One of them is innovation, the other one is marketing. And we bring together with a mission, and that mission decarbonize the marketing and creating the regenerative businesses with our technologies and services. Uh, Before the LoLA, we often talk about this receipt and GPS problem. Can you explain what that means technically and why most current tools function more like receipts than navigation systems? And you can relate to LoLA because it is not just GPS, actually. This is how we are starting, but also
Yeah.
there are more.
Yeah. So as I said earlier, there's a lot of the reporting that you get back is after you've spent, and after a certain time period, you get a, a, a receipt essentially. Here's where you spent money, and here's if it generated some interest and some clicks and some return on your investment. So after the fact, there's you've spent the money and it's either worked or it didn't, and you don't have any real guidance other than your ideas before you went into whatever period. What we're building with WE7 AI is more of a navigation system like you would have in the car with the GPS that's got rerouting intelligence so that as you're going along and there's to continue this GPS analogy, there's traffic on the route that you're on or an obstacle or the police are there, and you would like to avoid those things as if they were unuseful channels, had waste, were carbon intensive. We can make analogies to those. We want to route around those kind of obstacles or not so interesting spots. And the tool that we're building is that navigation system where we're building in the layer to take your existing data, looking at the landscape of marketing and advertising across the internet and figuring out the best routes to take is
So,
what we're building with that analogy to the receipt versus a GPS. And so we're really working on building the navigation system that will update your route as time is going along and looking to the future and to where the best route is to get you to your ROI destination with carbon as a first party part of that.
so true. Yeah, and as a CMO, and I guess we put on that hat, and we are so focusing to our marketing budget allocation and which one will create better ROI or brand awareness. Our first focus usually to increasing our growth, but with V7 AI, we are adding one more dimension, one more layer, which is as a CMO, we are thinking, okay, what type of ROI we are creating, but also what is the carbon footprint on the digital? Because when we bring together these two indicators, we can actually create better ROI, but also we can support our sustainability mission as well. And as you mentioned, during that journey, our agentic AI Lola will support them, continue to optimizations, better, less carbon, but better ROI. Let me unfold that part a little bit more because under the V7 AI, we are calculating that carbon footprint, but also we are decarbonizing it. But the most important part is actually every enterprise companies today we are seeing they are supporting the sustainable development goals. There are 17 problems in the world, which is defined by the United Nations. and companies supporting one or more that problem in the world. There are climate actions or responsible consumptions. There are many categories. Our system V7 AI, after a company picking any SDG under our system, we are finding the new way of creating the regenerative marketing strategies. That's the another way. It is not related to decarbonization, but it is related to focusing the conscious consumer as well, because there is a huge paradigm shift. And today, when we look to consumer side, 70% of consumer wants to see impactful companies without doing greenwashing. And that's another layer. We have a greenwashing guards, which is defining what is the clean marketing, and our system will give the permission creating that marketing strategies and campaigns as well. Because we have a huge mission, we don't want to create any greenwashing, of course. On the other side, we are focusing to ethical marketing with our technology and with our consultation program. Joshkun, thank you so much for this comment. Yes, we are supporting the reporting, ESG reporting, with our system, but it is not about reporting. It's all about action, and every action means that protect the planet of the Earth with our tools and services. Anything, Todd, would you like to add?
To that, I think we can go to talking about LoLA a little bit, and then
Abs-
we can get on to the next segments.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're building based on with the foundation of our machine learning and our the framework that we put together for fine tuning. Not fine tuning. Sorry, that's a very loaded, a specific term, but the foundational piece that we're building on top of the generative LLMs for the WE7 platform. We're working to extend that into a conversational AI agent that we will use to have deeper interactions with the customers and their data. They'll be able to talk with the system about their data and get deeper insights into it through this conversational AI, and then to use that to also interact with the broader base of the industry. So we're really bringing that to another level in the system where the users will be able to have a conversation with the system and to be able to get deeper insights that are really tailored to them for improving their campaigns. Again, really wanting them to be able to fine tune and dial in what they're thinking to put their budget to, what they're going to spend before they spend it. So giving them additional intelligence about where we think that those spends and what sort of channels and where they should be spending their budget is what
So,
we're really trying to get set up. And
yes,
then,
and
yeah,
sorry, Todd, but it is really important you highlighted this. And I remember I didn't explain about the digital waste. This is so important. As a CMO, again, we were spending maybe monthly six figures, but we don't know 30% of budget where is going because of the bots, because of we can't track some clicks. There's a digital waste, and we are discovering that part too.
super. That's better than the classical 50% of the customers are responding to the ads. So that's a little bit better. But yeah, still a lot of waste. Yeah,
All of this. So true. Would you like to jump our
sure. We
starter
can
pack? It
jump
is not
over
starter
to,
pack, but
yeah,
we are ready for the enterprise companies. That's a starter
yeah.
enterprise package technology.
All right. So you
I saw.
have our dashboard. You can see that, correct? Do we go?
Yes, I can see
Okay,
it right.
perfect. Make sure I'm not giving an empty demo. So we've got a dashboard where, and definitely let me know when you'd like to skip to different sections, and we can skip to some of it. I don't want to make a full tour of the piece here, but we have some daily insights that are generated. Again, we're we're using the input from the users to drive all of these pieces of generative content in the platform. So the SDG goals that have been selected by the users. So we have all 17 of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, and the users are prompted to pick at least 3 of them, and then I think also to pick, of the ones they've selected, the one that is they want for their primary focus. And then we also that we're asking the customers to pick their industry and their target audience. These also are valuable in fine tuning the work that's being done in the platform. So we have basic the dashboard. Again, we're trying to move beyond this, but want to have something for the folks to look at and see what's going on. With right now have connections to Google Analytics and Google Ads that are synchronized daily and populating these charts and different pieces here. We've got this is a 7-step framework that Duygu has been working on for quite a while for regenerative marketing. This is in here again, driven by the SDG goals and the customer data. We've got a little overview of their campaigns and how they're performing with metrics about the carbon performance as well. Over time, sparkline type positive, negative, not a true sparkline, but a trend in the data. A large section here with carbon analysis based on the campaigns. This particular one, this account is a demo account with some mock data. So don't get too excited about these numbers, but the formula is true on what is happening, but the data input is mock data. So at the big piece that we're showing off right at the moment, based on the Sustainable Development Goals, is we've got the 3 of them here. We can see data being generated or ideas being generated. So we've got some recommendations about how to improve the campaign spending, where to optimize. We've got some priorities of things, some important ones, some lower impact, but we're generating detailed reports about what to do. There's actionable items in all of them, not sort of go off and do something and come back and talk to me, but actionable items, things to plan, things to do, a budget, where we think the system thinks that efficiencies will be had, risks and mitigations, and then it also can download a report, a PDF with all of this that can be shared outside the platform with other stakeholders and implementers. And then we also get into some campaign idea generator here, where we can generate some campaign ideas based on each of the SDGs that the customer has picked. We've got some ideas, and depending upon which level of access you have to the platform, then we can refresh them. Some of them are a little bit locked, so that there's not a lot of refreshing happening. The paid accounts have the ability to refresh. Also, some social media content generation based on, again, the SDGs and the customer data, where we can share some things, success stories, other updates. These are what we've been working on. And again, the integrations, we've got integrations now for Google Analytics and Google Ads via their APIs. We're working next to figure out which other major advertisement social platform we'll build, and that will be next on the roadmap. We haven't quite decided yet, but we're ready to add the next ones to extend the platform. Any questions, Duygu, or things
This is
I've forgotten to highlight that you want to show?
it might be maybe good to highlight a few things. One of them is this enterprise starter package is opening the door. What does it mean to regenerative marketing? And then CMO, their team or agencies can use it. But our other package, enterprise package, like Todd mentioned, there's our agentic AI, which is the more advanced. It is just not showing the carbon calculation and not only integrated SDG, but also that's a journey to decarbonize your marketing during your journey. And moreover, there are a few important features. I will repeat myself, but so important. There's a greenwashing guard as a feature. And there's another things, IFRS reporting, which is related to ESG reporting. It is creating the report according to your sustainability goal, your net zero goal as an enterprise companies. It will be important for you, for your investor, and then your other works as well. But this is the first time a company will see what does it mean SDG aligned marketing, but also how they can implement into their marketing. We are so excited to for companies they are using it and getting benefits, both ROI and then of the planet of the earth. And thank you so much, Todd. I think this carbon footprint by channel is important too. It is not total, and you can see per channel carbon calculation and Google Ads, organic search, and maybe email marketing, and you can measure the all per of the channel under your ads or Google Analytics account as well. Anything else?
Yeah,
Should be.
I've neglected to mention that the underlying calculations for this are based on the GMSF version, the current version 1.2, which
Mhm.
is a framework that's gaining in popularity as a standard. It's from AdNet Zero, and it has vetted calculations for carbon sources in digital advertising. It's very robust. The formulas are very detailed. All of the calculation input. It's a published formula with a lot of supporting materials that we've seen implemented in a lot of similar platforms that are doing carbon calculations. So that's seems to be the current gold standard. We're constantly evaluating other formulas, and we will be updating and adding any of those that jump out, and also looking at some of the other ones that have been used in the recent past to add those. We wanted to be forward thinking with the current one, but we'll also be bringing some of the other calculations for customers with legacy data that has some other calculations. So we want to be cognizant of anybody that's already doing good work in this space and be able to support them.
So true, so it is really important for us to be transparency about our methodologies, and we publish on our website as well. If you interested in, please check it out. But also we have our own proprietary and trademarked and provisional patent frameworks as well, which is providing the better ROI and SDG aligned marketing as well. And thank you so much, Todd. I think it was great to this sneak peek what we are doing. And also we will organize more events, and we are so ready to talk and having conversation around regenerative marketing, regenerative innovation. It has amazing background about the green tech, and we are feeling so lucky to have him as our
Thank you.
co-founder. We will continue to break this mission together. We started talking to really great enterprise companies with their team and CMOs. We are having great feedback because regulations are changing. Companies started to focusing scope 3, and we are serving the under scope 3 for your ESG goals as well. Anything, Todd, would you like to add before the closing?
I think that we've covered all the important pieces. We're looking forward to supporting all kinds of enterprises across the spectrum of businesses and around the world. Uh, saddened that the state of things in the U.S. at the moment, but I think other places are really picking up the baton of trying to create a healthier, greener planet. So I salute to anybody that's working in this space and trying to support progressive sort of work and carbon first businesses that are really trying to make the world a better place. So we're looking to support all of those folks, and then the ones that are coming because the regulations are changing. We're here to support you all as well. Thank you for your time.
And hopefully,
Thank you, Duygu.
thank you, Todd. Have a beautiful day. Talk to you soon.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Until next time.